Liberal leader Justin Trudeau greeting commuters at a transit station in Montreal on Tuesday morning after Canadians gave him a ticket to yet another minority government. Monday night's results were nearly the same as before Parliament was dissolved, but a $600 million election in the middle of a pandemic has many asking, was it worth it? Trudeau did not speak to media today, but did try and put a positive spin on the results at his victory party.
You are sending us back to work with a clear mandate to get Canada through this pandemic and to the brighter days ahead. And my friends, that's exactly what we are ready to do.
Trudeau had been hoping to wake up to a majority government, but questions about the timing of the election during a pandemic, turmoil in Afghanistan, and controversial candidates left him well short of that goal. He also lost 3 prominent ministers. The Liberal leader acknowledging those who questioned the timing of the vote.
I hear you when you say that you just want to get back to the things you love, not worry about this pandemic or about an election, that you just want to know that your members of Parliament of all stripes will have your back through this crisis and beyond.
All parties had hoped to make gains and change the political landscape in Ottawa, but seat numbers have remained virtually the same. Both the Conservative and NDP leaders slamming Trudeau for forcing Canadians to the polls, which in some ridings led to huge lineups.
We pride ourselves on being a democracy where we want to make it easy for people to vote. And what we saw was not that. And I blame Mr. Trudeau because he called an election without having laws in place that would have allowed us to make adjustments so that we could make sure there was easier ways to vote in a pandemic.
We had a pandemic election that really produced no change. It cost the country $600 million. And further divided this country.
With another minority parliament heading to Ottawa, the threat of another election will always be just a vote away. Questions will also swirl about leadership from the parties who lost. In the meantime, both O'Toole and Singh licking their wounds.
I am disappointed that we've lost some members, and I've already initiated a post-election review to examine what went right, what went wrong, and what we can do better to win in 18 months.
I'm really disappointed that there are some really incredible people that fought really hard, that poured their hearts in, and that would have made incredible members of Parliament that would have really lifted the voices of so many people in their communities.
In Ottawa, Nigel Nelwove, City News.